let's get started with a little context setting. Who is MLab? Measurement Lab is an open source project with contributors from many sectors and led by our core team at Code for Science and Society, where we are a fiscally sponsored project. The team is made up of core contributors to the project at Code for Science, and we also have Google engineers whose time has been assigned to write open source code as a part of Google's contribution to the project. MLab started in 2008 to provide an open, verifiable measurement platform to support research into global internet performance. Our mission is to measure the internet, save the data, and make it universally accessible and useful. Our current platform consists of approximately 500 servers in about 60 metro locations around the world, where we host our experiments or tests. As you may know, the internet is a network of different networks, all connected to one another and connecting us using standard protocols. When you and I connect to the internet, we connect through an access provider. MLab servers are in what we call off-net data centers that are outside of the access networks where the ISPs we subscribe to connect with one another, and where they connect their networks to the internet itself. This is different from other popular testing platforms that place servers on net or within access networks. Measurements to both on-net and off-net servers are both valid and useful, but just to know that all MLab tests measure to off-net servers to measure the full path from where the user is to where content is typically hosted. MLab tests measure a path that goes outside of the access network to fully represent the inter part of the internet. On these servers, we host what we call experiments or measurement services, or in just plain parlance, tests. These are proposed by academics like computer scientists, network engineers, and are approved by a review committee. There are some technical requirements for experiments, mostly that they are able to scale and produce longitudinal data, but it's also required that experiments are open source, or rather are written with open source code. This provides a level of transparency so that if there's ever any question about a test result, the code that produced the measurement, the code that processed it, and the data itself, everything is open from end to end for users to be able to see. So, to wrap up this section about MLab itself, MLab is an open platform for collecting publicly available internet measurement data. This diagram from one of our FAQs describes at a high level how the platform works and how we publish the data when you conduct a test. We also refer to the tests we host as measurement services. Next, I'll provide a brief overview of all MLab measurement services and the related data sources we provide.